in front of a loud but unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number one. Here's Jed Lowry now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Ready now, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at one. The 1-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Lowry. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx with no score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him. He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
High in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 down. Here's Matt Joyce now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 2. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right, and that ends the inning. So no. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Designated hitter,
Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fowler's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Didi Gregorius. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 1 for 2. Here it comes. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Jonathan Lucroy, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. High in the air into shallow left center. Gregorius is there. He's got it 1 away.
now batting, center fielder.
In now, Dustin Fowler, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Ready for another chance. Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. Home half of the third coming up. Here's Brett Gardner now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1-1 the count now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box now, Luke Boyd. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. He'll try it again from first. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Running yet again for second. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they have trouble with it in right center. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Number 25,
Stepping up to the plate, Gleyber Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. And that's the third out. Now to the plate, Jed Lowry. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And right into the shift. To his right, Voit. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
A pitch out. The throw. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Taken in by Gregorius. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Oakland.
Now in the box, Matt Olson. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat game. Throw to first, but he's back in standing. In for strike 2. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Piscotty stands at second with 2 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll tag the runner coming by. At least make him throw it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Hit back up the middle, and the tying run is in to score from third. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. The second for 1, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Here's Brett Gardner now, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Next up for the A's.
Leading off for the Athletic, catcher, Jonathan Lucas.
Pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. A windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center field.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Fowler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit well on the ground to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
There goes Fowler. Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 1-1 home. Tapper up the line. Andujar brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel Andujar. Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Davis is there, and he has it for the out.
First baseman.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gleyber Torres. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. To short. Simeon's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning.
Jed Lowry.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Back up the middle. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for
Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down, and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at-bat or 2 before this one ends.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Popped him up. Voigt is there, and the side is retired. So no. Aaron Judge in previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the 1st out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Runner goes. Fly ball right down the line and left. Davis is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And he's safe. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely. So striding in, Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now the runner's on his way home. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this.
Leading off for Oakland, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
In there, strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his...
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Dustin Fowler, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 home. Popped up to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready once again, Marcus Semien. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded to short. Gregorius has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that one just missed outside. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Torres at second with 2 down. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Jed Lowry now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Andujar scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's out number 2. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Line drive to left. In for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Sanchez is on his way home. He will score, and they now lead by 2. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Blake Trinan is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 39.
From the stretch.
Blake Trinan.
A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short. A throw to the plate. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Fowler is right there, 1 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the move again from first. On, he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And Lucroy's tag will come too late. Safe at home plate.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt to me.
On to first, and they get the double play. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees. Great shot there of the Manhattan skyline and the famous Brook.
Leading off will be athletic. Third baseman.
Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Standing in, Stephen Piscotty. Here's the first pitch. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Reined in. 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in, Matt Joyce. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Betances is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees.